Peace and blessings, soldiers. Welcome to another episode of Break the Spell podcast. I am your host, Waterstyle. So I'm back with another episode here, and I happened to come across an article that sparked my interest. For those of you that follow me out there know that I made a post about this, and I really liked the responses that I had seen under that post, so I had to talk about this. So let's get into it. So the specific rapper I'm referencing here goes by the name of Trim. Somebody I've never heard of. I ain't gonna lie, it took a couple seconds to check out her music, and I wasn't impressed, and I wasn't surprised, unfortunately.
Coconut water, and make sure this cookie tea, while we in Florida.
Huh?
He said I'm built like a bad hoe, I'm like your holder, I'm trying to hop on your face and spark it up like a motor.
Y'all are trash. And I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Y'all are trash. Like, y'all are so trash.
I like it when I am pleasantly surprised, but when listening to newer artists these days, I'm always, unfortunately, disappointed. And you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to diss nobody out here, but I've been in this game for 2 decades, and come on now. We got AI we got to battle with out here. But anyway, that's besides the point, y'all. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's check out what this chick had to say. So the quote that's got everybody talking is basically saying, rappers above 40 should retire so that younger rappers can shine. So I'm an older rapper. You know what I'm saying? I'm 44 years old. I've never been signed to a label. I produced all my albums myself. You know what I'm saying? Wrote my own rhymes. Had to do all the production and whatnot, promotion, blah, blah, blah. Right? So to me, this is extremely disrespectful to the OGs in the game that I looked up to, built my flow from, gave me the motivation to try to do this hip hop thing myself. And, I didn't start off listening to conscious rappers. I kind of listened a little bit in and out, but I got into this thing through gangster rap. Okay? Cats like Snoop, MC8, a lot of West Coast influence for me. Let's be real here. I would have been laughed out the game at 20 something years old, like this young lady Trim here. Father came out and said, like, Big Daddy Kane or Run DMC should just go away and let us young rappers just shine. And see, this is what has happened in the hip hop community. We're not calling nothing out no more. We're letting everything slide. We're disrespecting the OGs in the game, and nobody's saying that. And at the same time, I can try to kind of relate to this girl in a way. I'm always trying to look at things on both sides. And I can understand, because some of these OGs out here really showing their ass, right? We got Snoop out here. That's a whole nother episode in itself. But he out here acting wild. He out here doing whatever for $1. You know what I'm saying? And other rappers are doing controversial things, getting involved in politics and whatnot that they would have never have done before. And, this lady references I see in this article as well. I guess she had a diss at Nicki Minaj. So I don't know if this is a personal thing. You know what I'm saying? That she got hate for Nicki Minaj or whatnot. If she got some beef with her, you know what I'm saying? And Nicki's another one. She's off on another lane. You know what I'm saying? To me, I'd never be out here caping for a politician as a rapper. That's never going to happen. But, that's why I ain't signed. But anyway, what is happening out here? I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I know I get no respect in the game out here, but you know what I'm saying? I'm an underground unknown. But the fact that she out here dissing Nicki Minaj, like, I'm not even a Nicki Minaj fan on everything. I'm not. People who follow my music and stuff obviously know why. It's just not my style. Everybody got their lane. It's not something I do, but she has really been able to capitalize off of that. And Nicki Minaj can rap. Let's keep it real. Aside from, she might be talking about stuff that I wouldn't say personally, but the delivery, the inflections of the voice when she's dropping these bars, you can't deny Nicki Minaj now. Come on. You know what I'm saying? She's one of those rappers where you instantly hear her and you know it's her. It's not could this be one of 5 rappers? Like, you know who it is, right? And to me, that's something you kind of want to strive for as an artist, is that somebody can say, hey, I know who this artist is off the first bar, off the first couple words. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I looked up to artists like Snoop Dogg and stuff, because you knew Snoop Dogg. You knew his voice. You knew his delivery. And to an extent, you knew the beat was going to be Snoop before he even started rapping. Because that's how much he, you know what I'm saying, he built that unique style for himself. But, you know, you can't come into the game at 20-some years old like this young lady is. I'm actually not even sure how old she is, man. Okay. She's 19 years old. She's 19 years old. The bigger conversation here for me, rap is like obsessed with, like, you gotta be young, you gotta be youthful, you gotta be, you know what I'm saying? And you want to push the older cats out the way. And I'm sitting here like, in what other genre do they do this? Right? I'm looking at rock and roll and country and even pop. Like, they hold up they OGs. They hold up the people that have been in the game for decades and have helped other people and showed other people, you know, how to do it. You know what I'm saying? You won't never see no rock band right now dissing something like the Beatles or something, like whoever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in the rock genre, so I don't know what all the idols would be, but like bands like Kiss and you know what I'm saying, Motley Crue, Poison, these bands, they took their careers to the top. So nobody's gonna come out and be like, oh, shut up, OGs in the rock game, because I'm a new cat and you should give me some, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just don't make no sense. In hip hop, it's like you got an expiration date or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you age out after what? Like, I don't even know. I guess 40, according to this girl. But, I mean, you're disposable. It's like, you hit 40, you're done. The industry's done with you. You got nothing more to offer. Get out the way for these inexperienced artists that just out here saying anything. Half of these cats is one-hit wonders anyway. Let's be real. But we all supposed to get out the way for one-hit wonders. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, who is you, ma'am? Right? I done put 20 years in the game. I'm not stepping aside until I feel like I want to step aside. Like, and the thing is, it's like, I'm all for if you want to be, you know, saying whatever, but then your music got to back that up. Look, man, no disrespect to this chick. I understand the lane, but we already got like 20 of these type of rappers. You know what I'm saying? This, she sound like she 15 years old, 14 years old. And you can hear the auto-tune, so she sound like a 15-year-old robot. Like, I'm not hating, dog. I'm really not. Do what you do. But this lane has been worked to death. And now I see why she hate Nicki so bad. It all makes sense. So because she's mad at Nicki, we're all supposed to just retire and get out the way. Man, what is we doing, though? And this type of rapper right here that she is, man, she ain't never gonna evolve. Because she came into the game already trying to copy somebody else. So, man, just come on, man. Come on. Give me something different. Give me something where I can be like, whoa, I've never seen that before. Or, whoa, you know what I'm saying? I ain't seen that 50 times over. Or heard this line or bar drop 100 million times. What are we doing? Are we doing this for money? Or are we doing this because for the love of music? Are we doing this for clout? Or are we doing this for hip hop? That's the question, though. I mean, you know, you got to take this stuff seriously at some point. And they commercializing the hell out of this motherfucking genre, dog. So it's almost lost all seriousness at this point. You can't even be out here rapping on some real shit without it being all of a sudden it's a revolutionary track. Oh my God. When it just be everyday shit that people go through, because the masses are so starved for something that's real and that's not plastic and propped up and pumped up, and you know what I'm saying? And now we got this little girl telling us to get out the way. I'm offended. I feel personally attacked with this chick saying that, y'all. I really do. It's like, I bet you ain't never heard a Waterstyle album, huh? Or probably an underground female rapper, period, that ain't rapping about some booty shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm over it, y'all. And I'm not trying to be bitter with this young lady or anything. But it's like, damn. They be so ready to just toss mugs aside. It's wild out here, y'all. Hip hop needs elders at the end of the day. Sorry, not sorry. You know what I'm saying? Even if some of them is acting wild out, showing their ass right now, they made it to that point to be able to do that. There's so many people in the hip hop game that never even, no one would even know who they are after 40. You know? And, you know, they also help younger artists. It does happen. So I'm not throwing elders of hip hop aside. I'm not doing it. There might be some I don't like, I didn't wrote off, but I'm still going to honor their contribution to this game at the end of the day, because that's just what it is. So in conclusion to this, soldiers, to wrap this up, after thoroughly looking through this, what this trim rapper is saying ain't got nothing to do with elders. It's some personal beef she got with Nicki Minaj. And so we all supposed to just retire. Like I said, it's crazy work out here in the hip hop game. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I don't let what anybody has to say in the industry define what I'm doing. And I hope there's other artists out here that feel that. This young lady is just lost and for whatever reason has beef with Nicki Minaj. But I mean, like, let's be real, y'all. What female rapper out here does not have beef with Nicki Minaj at this point? I mean, mainstream. I really don't care. Let Nicki do her. She didn't put decades in the game. As far as I'm concerned, she can do whatever she wants. I don't have to agree with it. I didn't come into this game trying to beef with some other artist or trying to steal their lane and then, you know what I'm saying, telling them to get out the way. That's what I see Trim is doing here. So if you're going to enter this atmosphere with hate and jealousy already, you ain't going to make it long. You're going to get used up and abused up faster than most of them do. So I don't see a platinum album in the future for Trim. I don't, maybe she'll get a Cardi feature or something and that might help her career. But coming into the game with this attitude, nah, man. So that was my 2 cents on it, y'all. Let me know what y'all think, if I'm right or wrong on my take, but I just don't do the BS in this game, man. I don't do the disrespect, and it's all plastic and phony at the end of the day. So just thank you for checking in to this episode. I tried to keep it shorter this time. So if you like what I'm doing over here at Break the Spell Podcasts, you can hit me up over on Coffee, drop a donation, or if you want to support me in my music, I got albums for sale over there. It's all good. I appreciate all the support and salute. So just stay blessed. They know they'll never stop it. Sometimes they try to copy, but I'm too uncanny. I'm blessed enough to planet, dwelling underground, so no, I won't be found on your Spotify. I'm so high on this cloud, sounds bang, headphones, speakers in the cruise, country views, old school, decades in the game, don't get confused. I refuse to lose, choose a greater path. Doubters, they be at me, but I got them cause I do my math. Pass it off, soldier. While we out here on this mission in life, trying to get it right, they think we'll never win and set us back again. Worked so well in the past, so man, I gotta ask, have we woke up or are we still sleeping? They creeping back in time, trying to keep us beefing, but I ain't falling for them lies. Wised up, chase the thrill of free your minds. Eyes up, keep my mind on the grind. We gon' keep on moving to this conscious music. That's right. They gon' keep on losing with that toxic bullshit. Oh well, I'm gon' keep on moving with this conscious music. You know it. They gon' keep on pushing all that toxic bullshit. We rise. We gon' keep on moving to this conscious music. Let's go. They